ready to go with the start of the Sacramento Mile, the AMA Pro Flat Track Grand National Championship. 25 laps make up the national event, and the field getting set and ready to go. We've seen a great night of racing between Harley-Davidson and Kawasaki. See how it plays out here in the main event as we go. Jumping out to the early lead, 42, Brian Smith.
Smith had a good night already today, and he's really got that Kawasaki hooked up out here at Sacramento today, and really wants to show him the way around, wants to get out front, try to stay near the sharp end of the stick and stay out of the dust and stay out of all the roost, and have a clean night hopefully. And it's probably not going to be that easy for him though. A lot of riders behind him got other ideas.
Two of the top Harley-Davidson riders, Jared Mees and Kenny Coolbeth, want to have a little something to say about that, the 9 and the 2.
Coolbeth right here. Oh, this is great stuff. This on board. This really tells the tale of how the draft really works. Coolbeth rolled up on the back wheel of it, but he decided not to make it happen. And you see Jared Mees right there in the number 9.
Jake Johnson giving us this incredible view.
Well, they need more of this. This is great stuff right here.
Look at Mees tucked down. Sits up, pitches it in down into turn 1.
You can see they just roll in there on the throttle and they kind of back it off, and then the engine brake into the bike, turns the bike for him a little bit. Great shots right here to Brian Smith.
And we move into the lead now with Jake Johnson as he goes past Smith. Now here comes the draft, working back. Mees trying to get up the inside on the 9 in the orange and white leathers.
You can see the difference of the two Cowies out front. Got the two big exhaust pipes on the right. The Harleys will come out on the left side to kind of give you an indication of what they're running.
And right up into the lead goes Mees on the Harleys. He split the gap, came right through the center.
That was a strong move, Ralph. He's had a great day already. Won heat race 1. He won the Dash for Cash today as well. So Mees is really firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, and Jay Springsteen even took it to the exhibition win, and Smith goes back to the front.
That's right, that 9 bike's really working, and he's putting it to Smith down on the inside. Smith did the slide job on him up the inside, but ran it a little bit wide. Now Mees takes the spot again.
Well, the Kawasaki's get a good drive off of 4 and power right past the Harley-Davidson. And that's going to be key, Scott, coming off of that 4th turn on that final lap.
It always is in these big mile races. Mees down the inside again. Takes that spot away, that 2nd spot away. But yeah, that last turn, turn 4 is everything. You might see some of the riders lay off as they go into 3 a little bit, try to give himself a little bit of a slingshot run, and we got one going right here.
Here we go, 4 wide at the front straightaway. And down into turn 1, it's Henry Wiles taking the lead.
We hadn't seen him up front all day, but he really did a good move right there on the Kawasaki. Got that 3-bike draft and used it to his advantage going up into 1. Can he hold it? That's going to be the real question.
Oh man, you can see how close these guys race each other.
Well, you can see them moving off that slicker part of the racetrack, that hard-packed groove. They look like they moved up about a foot, Ralph, into the little bit not so shiny part of the racetrack. Whoa!
Oh, Henry Wiles with a problem on the 17, and Mees just went whistling by, and you could see Sammy had his hand up, but even at that, it was close.
Yeah, you got to be on your game right there. At 130 miles an hour, things happen fast, and all the riders did a great job of missing Wiles as he threw his hand up.
So it's Smith back out front. Johnson rolls up into 2nd. That kicks Mees back to 3rd.
Smith looks really happy on that Kawasaki. Going through the corner, just barely got his foot on the ground. First rider to really pick his foot up and get it back on the foot peg. Got the thing working well tonight. Going to give up the lead right here to Jared Mees again, who again's really strong all night. But I don't think Smith doesn't look too worried right now, as he stayed first or second in this race all the way through so far.
Yeah, Coolbeth is hanging in there as well in fourth, and then the 44 of Brandon Robinson also in the mix. So those top 5 all in striking position as this race winds on.
Yeah, Coolbeth's kind of been a little quiet in this one so far, but he's sitting right there and he's in contention. He knows how to win these mile races for sure. That number 2 bike we're talking about.
This guy's really starting to open that draft up even more, coming off of 4 to the line. 2, 3, even 4 wide at times.
Yeah, this is great stuff right here off that last turn again. Off turn 2, I say, down the back straightaway. Smith leads him again. Johnson looking around the outside. That's a long way around, really. Doesn't look like he's trying to make that passage. You can see the rear disc on these bikes glowing red. Did you see that?
Oh, I did. And you don't think about these guys utilizing the brake that much, but it shows you how much they are using it going down into the corner.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if some of them might be using it through the corner as a little bit of a traction control. We used to do that in the road racing thing when it was really slick before we had traction control. But nevertheless, if you take a look at these discs as they roll off in the corner, they're going to be red hot.
Back down into turn number 3 once again. And right now, everybody's settled in, letting Smith lead. We'll be back. Since 1934, National Speed Sport News has been America's motorsports authority. Every month, Speed Sport Magazine comes alive with stunning photography, insightful commentary, and in-depth features. You will get the full story with Speed Sport Magazine. To start your home delivery of America's motorsports authority, log on to nationalspeedsportnews.com and hit the big yellow subscribe button. Be the fan in the know. Just go to nationalspeedsportnews.com and click subscribe.